Efficiency is the grand promise of artificial intelligence. We are told it will save us time, energy, and ultimately, money. But for many organizations, the reality is a growing financial burden that stays hidden until it's too late. Your workflow might be faster, but if your costs are scaling faster than your output, you aren't automating. You're leaking revenue. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are exposing the unseen costs of AI-driven automation and how to fix them. Most companies implement AI tools in silos. They buy a tool for coding, another for marketing, and a third for customer support. Without proper integration, these tools create a fragmented ecosystem that demands more human oversight, not less. The first hidden cost is the API tax. Every call, every token, and every sync adds up when your systems aren't optimized. Redundant requests and inefficient data pipelines can inflate your monthly cloud bill by 30 to 40% overnight. Then there is the friction. When systems don't talk to each other, your team spends hours manual stitching data between platforms. This isn't just a technical glitch, it is a productivity drain that cancels out the very speed AI was supposed to provide. To understand the true impact, we have to look at the long-term maintenance of these systems. AI models evolve, AP is change, and prompts that worked yesterday might fail tomorrow. Without a unified strategy, you are building on shifting sand. This creates a technical debt that requires constant, expensive human intervention to maintain. You end up hiring more engineers just to keep the automation running, which is the ultimate irony of the AI era. We see this across every industry, from software engineering to global logistics. The tools are powerful, but the implementation is often shallow, focusing on the immediate win rather than the sustainable architecture. This is where the hidden costs truly live, in the gap between the promise of a tool and the reality of a production environment. If you aren't measuring the total cost of ownership, you are flying blind. We need a shift in perspective, from tool acquisition to system design. Only then can we capture the value that AI truly offers without going bankrupt in the process. If you're finding this analysis useful, please like this video and subscribe to the channel for more practical AI workflows. I want to hear from you. Comment automation below if you have seen your cloud costs rise after implementing new AI tools. The first step to fixing this is an integration strategy. You must move away from isolated tools and build a unified hub. This means centralizing your data sources and ensuring that every AI agent in your stack has access to the same source of truth. Optimization at the API level is non-negotiable. Batching requests and using efficient data formats can drastically cut your costs. When you unify your workflow, you reduce redundancy. Instead of 5 different tools calling the same database, you have one central orchestration layer that handles the heavy lifting. This orchestration layer acts as a traffic controller, directing data only where it is needed and when it is needed. It also allows you to implement global security and compliance policies in one place, rather than managing them tool by tool. This structural integrity is what separates a toy from a tool. It is about building a foundation that can scale. Think of your automation stack like a building. If you keep adding rooms without checking the foundation, eventually, the whole thing will collapse under its own weight. By investing in the integration layer now, you are saving yourself from a catastrophic failure later. This is the executive approach to AI, not just following the hype, but building the infrastructure that makes the hype a sustainable reality. We are seeing the best results from teams that prioritize this middle layer above the models themselves. It is the secret weapon of the most efficient AI-driven companies in the world today. Strategy 2 is oversight and monitoring. You cannot automate what you cannot measure, and you certainly shouldn't. Real-time monitoring allows you to catch inefficiencies early, before they turn into a 5-figure surprise on your invoice. Effective monitoring goes beyond just cost. It is about performance, accuracy, and reliability. You need to know exactly how your AI agents are performing at every step of the workflow. Are they producing the expected results? Are they slowing down over time? Are they encountering errors that are being silently ignored? By implementing a robust oversight system, you regain control. You can set up alerts for when costs exceed a certain threshold or when performance dips below a specific level. This allows for proactive management rather than reactive firefighting. It also provides the data you need to make informed decisions about where to invest further and where to cut back. Remember, automation is not a set-it-and-forget-it solution. It is a dynamic system that requires ongoing attention and refinement. The most successful AI implementations are those that are treated as living, breathing parts of the business. By keeping a close eye on the metrics that matter, you ensure that your automation continues to deliver the value you expect, day after day, month after month. This is the difference between an AI experiment and an AI-driven business strategy. The third solution is continuous refinement. The AI landscape moves too fast for static workflows. You must constantly test new prompts, models, and logic to ensure you are using the most cost-effective solution available. What was optimal 3 months ago is likely outdated today. New models are released almost weekly, often with better performance and lower costs. If you aren't testing these alternatives, you are leaving money on the table. A culture of continuous refinement means you are always looking for the next optimization. This iterative approach allows you to adapt to changing market conditions and technological breakthroughs. It keeps your automation stack lean, fast, and efficient. It also keeps your team engaged, as they are constantly looking for ways to improve and innovate. This isn't just about saving money, it's about staying competitive in a rapidly changing world. Those who can refine their processes the fastest will be the ones who lead their industries. So don't just build your automation and walk away. Test it, break it, and build it better. This is the path to true AI excellence. It requires a commitment to learning and a willingness to change, but the rewards are well worth the effort. Start small, test often, and scale what works. That is the winning formula for the AI era. Fixing your AI costs starts with strategy. Integrate your systems, monitor your performance, and refine your logic. Subscribe for more AI breakdowns and watch our next video on software engineering automation. I'll see you in the next one.